Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to be going over all the TFT Galaxies Set 3 Origins and Classes with you. I've played a bunch of this already. I'm already Silver 2. I've been climbing. So I wanted to share some knowledge with you, let you know what's good, what's going on, and how to play. Let's get right into it. Coming into session with this next one, we got our classes. So we're going to start from the old top as well. We got Infiltrator. I already talked about this a little bit, but basically they are the new assassins. At the beginning of the game, they jump to the back line, but instead of jumping to the farthest champion, they just jump to the back. They don't actually jump towards any champions. Whatever hex they're on, they will go straight back to the opposite side of the board and then attack the first thing that is there. They get extra attack speed, 50%, at the start of the round for 2 of them, and then at 4 they get 80%, and then it refreshes on takedown for all of them. So again, Fizz is one of these. So you do Fizz with 3 other ones, and the mech will actually get this Infiltrator attack speed bonus, and then it will refresh if anybody gets a kill that is an Infiltrator. Super good Infiltrator mech, try it out. Infiltrators by themselves, kind of shitty, but Infiltrator mech, definitely really good. Slicing our way into the next one, we've got Blade Masters. Blade Masters, unfortunately, like the last set we had, are not actually as good by themselves. They definitely need, some kind of comp around them. We've got Fiora, Xayah, Shen, Yasuo, Master Yi, Irelia, and Kayle. Obviously, the only 2 with any common synergy there is Yasuo and Master Yi, and Fiora and Irelia. So you could squeeze it into Cybernetic if you're running 3. If you're running all 6, then you gotta level up and get a 7th Blade Master in there, but at that point, there is better stuff to put in for frontline like Brawlers or Vanguard. Obviously, Kayle also being a Blade Master. You don't really want to run 6 of these guys. Usually you're only going to run 3. To find all these guys and put them in as 6 is going to be very difficult. Irelia and Kayle being very sought after units. Master Yi and Yasuo being sought after for Rebel. Shen being sought after for Chrono, and Fiora and Irelia being sought after for Cybernetic. So it's very hard to get these 6 Blade Masters. I have not seen it work yet. I've never even really seen anyone do it. 3 Blade Masters is probably going to be the way you want to go. Taking the long shot on this next one is Snipers. Again, this is a kind of side comp that I already kind of talked about, which is Caitlyn and 5 other Chronos plus a Jhin. I don't really see Ashe use that often. She's pretty good. She has an AoE stun ultimate, but I just don't see her use that often. Just go Chrono Snipers with the Jhin. Flying our way to the next one, we've got Aurelion Sol. He's a starship. Basically, he's like Singed from the last set. He just kind of floats around, does some damage. Instead of poison, he has little starships that come out of him, fly around, do a bunch of damage, come back to him, then they double in strength, and they go out and do some more damage. Really good in Rebel, really good in Sorcerer, and yeah, that's really about it. He's just Aurelion Sol. Casting our way down, we've got Sorcerer. This is basically, the same as Mage and Sorcerers from set 1 and 2. 20% extra spell damage, 40, 80. Real simple, real easy. 3 out of 6 of these are Star Guardians, so you will have a little Star Guardian bonus there, and then you've got TF Lux and Vel'Koz. So if you do end up going 6 of these, you're definitely going to want to throw in an Aurelion Sol and a Misfortune for that 80% increased spell power. You'll just be obliterating the board. That being said, that is kind of an Exodia dream hand you've got going on there. If you remember set 1 with Karthus and Aurelion Sol, being able to get those guys, once you had all of that, you would do a shitload of damage. This is basically the same thing. If you can get all 6 of these sorcerers, then get an MF and an Aurelion Sol, you'll probably win the game. But the likelihood of you doing that is very, very slim. So Star Guardian sorcery with 4 sorcery is a little bit better, a little more manageable. But hey, go for fucking 6. Shoot for the stars. Blowing up our spot here on Demolitionist, we've got Rumble and Ziggs are going to be the main targets, and then Gangplank. The reason I say Rumble and Ziggs is because, of course, Rumble is a part of that mech, and you can easily throw in Ziggs, so that way the mech will stun, and then when Rumble drops out, he will also stun. Free stun is good. Stuns are good. Making people not move is good. So, yeah, you're going to see that mainly with Rumble and Ziggs. Protecting our way to the next one, we got Protectors. This one I feel is a little bit underrated. I hope they put in more Protectors, honestly. But you've got Nico, Xin Zhao, Rakan, and Jarvan. 20% max health shield, and then at 4 you get a 30% max health shield. You never really run more than 2 of these guys. The main ones you're going to see are Xin Zhao and Rakan. It's hard because I really like Nico. I think she's a great protector and a great champion, but she doesn't really synergize with Xin Zhao, Rakan, or Jarvan. You can have them in there, but if you're running Nico, you're usually doing Star Guardian, and so I hope they release more protectors. But they definitely have some annoying capabilities when they cast their ultimate and then get a shield. Super, super inconvenient for the enemy. Mystic is still Mystic. Extra magic resist for your whole team. You got Sona, Karma, Soraka, Lulu. 2/3/4 cost. 2/3/4/5 cost. Sorry. And obviously Soraka being Star Guardian, Karma being Dark Star, and Sona being Rebel, and Lulu being Celestial. Hey, they're pretty good. Karma does the same thing. Sona actually cleanses your allies of a negatively affecting ability. So if they're stunned, she can cleanse it. If they got anti-heal on them, she can cleanse it. Very, very good. Obviously, I already talked about Lulu's polymorph. Soraka has her ultimate. She heals everyone on the team. And so all these guys, straight up supporting, healing, shielding, and inconveniencing the enemy. Haven't really seen 4 Mystic done, but definitely Soraka Lulu is very good. Even Karma Soraka is good. Any of these guys in a 2-pair, really, really good. You can also put it into Star Guardian as well, so keep it open, keep it honest. Guarding our way into the next one, we've got Vanguard. It is basically Warden from the last set, but a little more straightforward. So if you don't remember set 2 Wardens, they would actually get a % armor increase, where this is a flat armor increase. The reason it's stronger is because, you're taking these small percents, 30 or something, and then adding whatever the fuck it was, 150 or something. This is just flat 60 armor. It actually does make your guys really tanky, especially at 4 Vanguard. It makes your guys very, very tanky. That being said, there is no overlapping synergies here. We got Cybernetic, Star Guardian, Dark Star, Pirate, Space Pirate, and Chrono. So no really overlapping synergies there. You definitely don't want to go 4 Vanguard, but 2 is definitely on the table. Maybe go in a little Cybernetic Chrono, maybe a little Cybernetic Star Guardian, Cybernetic Dark Star, maybe Dark Star Pirates, whatever you want to do. But only running 2 of these is probably going to be your go-to. Missionary is a little cool thing here. It's basically you can buy upgrades for Misfortune and Gangplank. You can make their ults wider. You can make them do more damage. You can make it so they have a shield when they cast their ult. Whole bunch of crazy shit. This is really going to only impact you super late game if you're running the sorcery comp like I talked about. Maybe you're running some kind of pirate comp, you crazy bastard. So you're not really going to see these too often, but if you're running these 2 characters, you will see their abilities pop up in the shop. You can buy them, upgrade them. You're definitely going to want to do that, obviously, just making your legendary 5-tier ultimate better is going to be really, really good. Blasting our way into blasters, we've got blasters. They're really, really good. They're like set 1's gunslingers, where they shoot off random shots that hit everybody. There is a 4 blaster comp. There's a 2 blaster comp. I personally prefer the 2 blaster comp because I have terrible lucks with Jinx. She fucks me over every time and dies, and I wish it could go well, but it never fucking does. So I personally like going Chrono Blasters with Lucian Ezreal, throwing in some Brawlers into the mix with Vi and Blitzcrank, and then throwing in a Leona to tank up the front line and give Lucian the extra AD from Cybernetic. The other option is to have Ezreal, Jinx, Lucian, and MF all in the same comp, and then have a Brawler or Vanguard or Protector frontline, preferably Brawler because it's just easier to do, and watch Jinx pop the fuck off. Again, it's like Gunslinger, so if you put red buff and disarm on them, they will pop off like that. And so it's like Gunslingers, but definitely a little bit better. Brawling our way down to Brawlers, we got Vi, Cho'Gath, Blitzcrank, and Malphite. It's Brawlers, baby. They're a great front line. They get an extra 750 health, which is great. Rupture coming out of Cho'Gath is always a carry tool. Blitzcrank uprooting a comp by making someone have to put their carry in like a less great position. Vi drilling her way through everyone, super good, and Malphite's just there. Unfortunately, he's not Malphite from the last set. He just has a shield this time, so still really good. Brawler frontline with like 4 blaster backline, you're gonna win. It's good times. Oomin our way, out of Manaing our way into Mana Reaver. This one is not something you really see unless somebody's doing something fucking crazy like Chrono Celestial or like Blade Master Chrono. Like, you're not going to see it all that often. Obviously, Thresh being one of the Mana Reavers is just... You're not really going to have 4 all that often. Aurelia being another one, you're not going to have it all that often. And then having Darius and Kassadin have it. Kassadin being a Celestial and Darius being a Space Pirate. Again, there's not very many ways you're going to be able to get this into the game. So, if you see it, let me know. Fucking tell me, because I haven't seen it at all. I think they definitely need to add in a lot more of these guys if they want it to be an actual comp, or even just include it at all, because it's just not going to happen. It's just not. So, yeah, that's all of them, boys. I will come out with a video on its own of like how to actually play, because there's a lot of different econ related stuff going on. You're getting way less cash than you normally do in this one, and I personally think it's great. So, with that, have a good one, and I hope to see you guys winning your TFT games. Later!